The cool thing about hunting antelope in this country is that there's enough break in the terrain that you can come up, you'll see a new bunch of ground that you haven't seen before, and the antelope, because it's broken terrain up and down, the antelope will tuck behind some of those hills where you pull up on a hill and all of a sudden they're right there in front of you. So Johnny just wound up shooting an antelope a little bit ago and we took care of it, and it's hot and dry and windy, and I'm on deck now. The wind is actually helping because it's helping camouflage our sound as we drive over these little hills. Mike is over here on a spotting scope right now. We've got some antelope out here, probably at about 1,000 yards, and one looks like a pretty good buck, but he's gonna gauge him over there with the spotting scope, see if he's worth going after or not. All right, so Mike, what you got?
Well, the best one's got his cutters broke off. He's tall, he's narrow, or thin, but his cutters are broke off. Then there's two little spiker ones. Then there's a pretty one that's got nice curls and nice cutters, but he's just too young. A couple more years and he'll be a really good one.
Okay. You're the guide. Onward.
Okie dokie.
You don't guide the guide. My gosh, you can see 30 miles, 40 miles. See, a long way.
Well, in a dry year like we have this year, water, little oases like this hold all the game. So you can definitely see all the antelope tracks. Usually in this country, if you're within a mile of water, that's where your best hunting's gonna be.
That's a pretty buck.
Mm-hmm. A couple more years and he'll be a really good one.
He's just young. He's just not old enough. He needs another year, maybe two. But that's one reason why you've got good antelope here, because you tell people, hold off. Antelope are such neat animals. I mean, you got to give them credit. They live in some pretty tough country. And I mean, they can run faster than you could ever imagine. You know, the cool thing about hunting them out of a truck is you get to see lots of groups of antelope. And we may spot them a mile off, a mile and a half off. And Mike's always got that spotting scope so he can actually see if they're worth going after. He's a little guy.
Yep, someday.
I don't want to shoot a young one. I won't shoot a young one. Yeah, if he was 2 inches longer, he wouldn't be standing there like that.
Yeah, he's got all the makings to be a good one, but everything's just a little bit too small on him.
Yeah, got him some girls with him though.
Mm-hmm, lucky guy.
Yep, marking his territory there. We're not having a hard time finding antelope, but we are having a hard time finding one that meets my criteria. And what I'm looking for is just a nice mature buck. That's it.
There's quite a few antelope down here in this valley. There's one or two really nice ones.
They're way down on the bottom. There's one lone buck back over that ridge. Did you see him already?
Yeah.
He's walking this way?
Yeah.
He's not any good?
No.
Okay. Dadgummit.
I know, sorry.
I thought he's fixing to go tuck down behind that ridge. You won't see him.
Yeah, I found a good one, kind of what we're looking for. He's a good mature buck. He's got probably average length. He's got some curl to him. Nice cutters. Give him a little bit of time, they're gonna move off over this hill and we might be able to get in closer on them. See if we can make a move.
So antelope, for the most part, they're always on the move. You can count on that. So we see that group from way up above, but they're a long ways down there. So we're gonna fly down to the bottom and catch them before they get out of there. Yep, you're right over there, shouldn't they?
Yeah, they're gonna be right over this hill right here.
We spotted these antelope from way up there on that hill, and they ought to be right here on the other side of this little ridge right here.
I don't think we'll be too far if they didn't move too much.
Let's give her a whirl. See what happens. Grab the Kofi Acre if you would, please. The cool thing about this country is it's broken. You rise up, you see everything. Okay, I'm gonna take a peek quick. Just give me a distance.
But they're moving off.
All right. 400.
416.
Talk to me, Johnny.
I'm on it. 1 second, Keith. I'm gonna punch it a little more.
They're not gonna hold.
We win.
Okay, 1 second. I'm on him.
Stop. Here goes.
There you go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Get him.
Done.
He's not going nowhere.
Got him. Whew. Another one. Another one.
Nice job.
Yeah, I don't know how many antelope we've done this on, but I can't get enough antelope hunting. They are absolutely cool, and they're wonderful to eat. They're a challenge, and that one right there is graveyard dead.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he ain't going nowhere.
Let me show you what I like about antelope. Come on. Grab the co-figure, please, sir.
Got her.
All right, so here's what he looks like. A nice, mature pronghorn.
He's a really good looking buck. Good curls, good cutters. Kind of what everybody's looking for.
I mean, take a look at that. That's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you. I mean, we spent a lot of time driving around. We saw a lot of different bucks. And this group, we actually saw this guy in. We saw him from, how far away would you say that was?
3/4 of a mile.
Yeah, it was a long way off. If you take a good close look at what an antelope looks like up close, I mean, he's beautiful. His face is dark. Of course, he's got real big eyes, and the peripheral vision on an antelope is exceptional. The horns are actually its hair, and every year they come off because these are horns, and they're just really cool animals. And Mike's been guiding me for a long, long time, and if you want more information about coming out here to Blue Rock Outfitters, now this is the first week of October. It's the opening week of rifle, deer, and antelope season. Give them a phone number.
You can reach me at 308-550-1136.
And folks, he will get it done for you. Thank you. He's been
Congratulations.
getting it done for people for many, many years. And I'm telling you right now, I'll be back year after year after year. This has been another great hunt up at Blue Rock. You know, it's a hunt that I look forward to every single year. I'll be here next year, the year after that, good Lord willing. And the reason why is not because of the beautiful country and not because there's so many animals, but it's because of the relationship that I've built with Mike Zmek.
So I've known Keith for a long, long time. When I first got started, you know, he was a role model of mine. I looked up to him in the outdoors. He's one of the main faces of the outdoors. But I've got to hunt with him for year after year after year. And now he's become more than just somebody that comes out hunting. He's become family. And that's why I've had Keith on the high road out here for so many years. To share in the outdoors, the love of the outdoors, and just to have a good time with them.
I love being around people with passion, people that love doing what they do. And you know, Keith and Mike, they are those people for sure. Let me tell you about Keith. He has more passion for what we do than anybody I've ever seen have with anything. And that's been passed on to me now. And I really enjoy getting to be a part of this and to work with him and to learn from him, because we really do have a good time in the outdoors. You know, and there's nothing better, there's nothing that'll bring you closer together than going hunting with somebody.